What's up, fam? It's Tanya Talk with Tanya. Tanya J Miller LLC. You guys know we do life, we do leadership, we do it unapologetically on purpose. That means every day we are trying to help you to figure out how to fit the puzzle piece of life together so you do life right and you do it well. So I wanted to dig in this week. Just, I want to make sure I hit cultivated perspective, how I'm rooting for you, how I got your back, how I know that it might not be easy, but guess what? The perspective don't change. He's got you in this, and if you stick with him, you stick with it, and you keep plowing the land, you keep cultivating the seed, you keep watering it, you keep going, the purpose won't change. As I said last week, it never grows old. It never grows old. So I wanted to dig in. And I don't know if you've seen, there's the new message button that I did, and it says you got to stretch for it. Y'all, when that mud hit, it hit. Because I was listening to, I don't know why I'm talking about my bishop so much this week, but I was talking about Bishop. I was listening to a message from Bishop Jakes just a while ago. And he has said the worst things in life can happen when you are almost there. The worst things in life can happen when you are almost there. Just yesterday I told y'all, you got to figure out a way to see your way clear, even if you can't see it. The perspective knows. The perspective is the knowing. And if you can still know that there's a way out of no way, you good. You know what I'm saying? And when he said that, it made me think about the fact that you see it so many times when people do races. You see it so many times when people do marathons and 5Ks. Like, they be so close and they be about to give up. They be so close. They be just at their end. But somebody says to them, something in them is reminded, something happens and it shifts and it changes, because it reminds them their perspective was not to win, not necessarily, but at least to complete. You might have wanted to win, but at least you wanted to complete that thing. And so something shifts and something says you got to stretch for it. Yeah, that's the message button that I created not too long ago, because I said, I know some of you be getting hit. You be getting hit with real life, not for play, like real, like for real life. And you be at literally the end to the end, but you don't feel like you can finish. And I wanted to remind you that if you keep in mind, if you keep the perspective the whole time of why you started in the first place, and then if you remember that when you feel like you at the end of Hope's Rope, as my church says, the north winds, shine, Lord. But if you remember that, why you got started, when you feeling like you want to end, when you remember that your perspective in that thing was to complete it, something shifts, something changes, and you begin to remember, if I just stretch for it, 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 I can keep going. Something in me, someone in me, something happens, and I can keep going. I can keep pressing my way. I can find a way out of no way. Fam, if I can tell you anything today, if you sit up here saying, Tanya, I can't see it, I don't hear it, I don't know it no more, I'm telling you, part of the cultivating of your mind, of your heart, of your spirit, of what you need to do to shift you back into proper perspective and alignment, hear me today. Stretch. Stretch. I need you to stretch. I need you to stretch. Stretch forth. Break forth. Fam, you don't have to stop. You don't have to be at the end of your end. If you stretch, somebody will be there. If you stretch, something will happen. If you stretch, you will get help. Listen, stretch forth, fam. And I promise you, I believe it. I know it, that whatever was trying to get you out of alignment, whatever has been coming against your perspective, whatever has been trying to get you from cultivating the very thing, the very assignment, the very gift, the very purpose, the very talent, the very passion that has been always there within you, I promise, and hear me clearly, stretch forward. Stretch forth, stretch forward. And I believe and decree and declare your breakthrough is coming when you stretch. Peace, y'all.